Is Toyota disappointing us, or are they just trying to create a really good product? Well, in late 2021, TFL Truck got some exclusive spy photos from somewhere in Nevada. And within the last few weeks, they got some up front and personal view of spy images. Would you say? Spy video of the next generation Toyota Tacoma? Is it really the next generation Toyota Tacoma? Let's chat about that here really fast. Hi YouTube, my name's Lance. I am the Ultimate Postman. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you first off so much for everybody who's liked, commented, subscribed. I appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's get to the content. Now earlier this week, Toyota had a press release of their 2023 Tacoma model, and I'd have to say I'm disappointed. We are expecting the next generation Toyota Tacoma to come out any time now, hopefully a 2024 model. And their press release a few days ago is for the current generation to continue in production with two new trims, the SX and the Chrome package, and a few new color upgrades. And all of these are kind of a disappointment because there's nothing done mechanically to the truck. It's just aesthetics and paint color. Let's go back to the spy photos and the video for a moment. And it looks like a bigger truck, and we know it is a Toyota under there because the paint scheme of the camo matches exactly what it did when the Tundra was coming out. However, the truck looks huge. It looks more in line with what the Tundra sizing is instead of a Tacoma sizing. And you can see this when you look at the bed of the truck between the wheel well and the cab, just the differences in the area of the size there. This doesn't seem right if it's the new Tacoma, unless Toyota is making a bigger pickup for the next generation. Just take a look at the Nissan Frontier. The 2022 model looks bigger than the 2021 and earlier models, but when I take a look at the specs, it's actually about the same size, width and height, but the length of it is just a little bit longer. And I think that the boxy look just makes it look and feel bigger than the previous versions. So is Toyota going to do that with the next generation Toyota Tacoma? We'll have to wait for 2024 to come out. As far as the current generation Tacoma goes, it actually looks and feels a lot like a previous generation Tundra. I have one on the street that I drive home from work every day, and every time I pass by I think Tacoma. Wait, hold on, no, that's a Tundra, just because the size looks it. And I looked up specs, and the current generation Tacoma is pretty close to the early 2000 model Tundras. So will Tacoma go up in size for the 2024 model? Maybe. We're hoping so. Now the 2016 to 2023 model year Tacomas are pretty good, but they could be a lot better. There is disappointment in there because other manufacturers get better payload, or they get better gas mileage, or they get a little bit better interior space. Toyota, you need to pick up the slack on the next generation Tacoma. This isn't to say that the truck is terrible, because the truck is not terrible. Sure, it could use a better transmission that doesn't shift for gears as you drive it. However, what makes Toyota so great with their cars and their trucks is the retention of value. Their cars and trucks don't lose value like other manufacturers do. They're also among the most, if not the most dependable and the most reliable vehicles on the road, which is why they have such a high resale value. And their sales leading the mid-size truck market show it. So for 2024 model, what they need to do is give us more power, more payload, better MPG, and a little bit nicer, larger interior. The utilitarian look of the dash, I don't care for. I actually don't mind it so much, but that's just my opinions and thoughts on here. What's your opinions and thoughts? Do you drive a Tacoma? Do you want to buy a Tacoma? Would you prefer this generation, the current one, over the previous generation that some people actually prefer over the current generation? Or are you like me and you're holding out because you know you were looking for a new truck last year and you know that Toyota is going to release the next generation soon? Would you rather get a Tundra? Let me know in the comments below. Again, thank you all so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I'll catch you next time.